Hey guys, welcome to my first impression video of this M10-4. So at this point I had about 50 kilometers on it, and it really, what can I say, it's starting to grow on me. I remember when I first got it, I was like, maybe I made a mistake. It's not waterproof, it has no kill switch, no trolley, it's just like inconvenience. I have a V5F already to ride around town. What do I need this one for? But of course, it has twice the battery, 2.5 times the battery of the V5F. More top speed for safety and so on. Even though it's like not considered the safest wheel, it's kind of sketchy. Some people consider it more of a toy than an actual electric unicycle. But I was curious. I never rode like one wheel, and apparently this one has the same or very similar kind of tire. So I was curious, and it's pretty fun. Like, I gotta say, when I just got it, I took it out, and with the stock blue pads, they hurt like hell, and you don't even notice it at first, because before you angle your pedals, your shins don't really, like your legs don't really dig into the pads that much. But once you angle your pedals, and obviously you want to, on a wheel like this, you want to be kept on. It's kind of sketchy as hell. Well, it feels sketchy at first, but you build confidence on it pretty quickly, like every other wheel. At this point, after 50 kilometers in, I was starting to feel comfortable on it. Yeah, so I got it with 1.35 bars of air, and when I took it outside, it was on soft mode, and it was on race mode, and it just pedals dipping all over the place. As soon as I pumped it up to like 2.1, 2.2, 2.4, and eventually here 2.8 psi bars, like 40 psi, and I put it on hard mode, I put it on off-road mode, which, by the way, every time I close the wheel, it doesn't save the riding mode. Like, it saves the hard mode, but not the off-road mode. It's really annoying, and you can't just open the app and switch it to off-road mode, because when you switch it to off-road mode in the app, you have to turn it off and turn it on, and then it's a whole mess. Because it doesn't have a kill switch, you actually turn it off a lot of the time when you go places, like stairs, maybe not stairs, but when you go into stores or a train station, and it just just goes back to race mode, which has less torque, and it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of annoying. So I ride, actually, it makes it a bit hard to master, because I get used to the off-road mode, and then it feels a bit off when like I turn it off and on, and I don't even notice, oh yeah, it's in race mode now. It's not that big of a deal. They feel pretty similar, but off-road mode is definitely gives you more control of the wheel. It's brilliant. I really like it. I don't like the tire. I hate the tire. Okay, well, it's not that bad. But it makes a lot of noise, which makes people look at it. They think it's the engine, the motor. Yeah, you can hear it here. I'll shut up for a second. You can hear it all the time, and it makes people think you're speeding. Like, if you look at the speedometer, I'm going 25, and I think around 9 minutes in, or a bit less, you'll be able to see the speedometer clearly, and the fisheye lens makes it look like you're going way faster, but this is like 25, and it makes people around you think you're going really fast. I don't like it. I can't wait to switch to the street tire. I'm gonna ride this for a few weeks with this tire. And then in February, I'm gonna switch it to the PMT tire. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, guys, it's really fun. It's really fun to go backwards. Like, I learned to go backwards on my V5F, but yeah, I still like riding the V5F a lot. I like the elegance of it. Like, it takes a bit more skill, I feel like, because it's a narrower wheel, and you can, it just, like, the movements are more elegant. This is more twitchy. You can actually, like, turn on the spot, do whatever you want, which is cool. But the smaller tire and being tubeless just doesn't make for a good ride feel. especially with this Nobi tire. It's just, I don't understand why they put it on. I mean, if you look at Chooch Tech videos, you'll see he actually rides it hard off-road. So yeah, I see why the Nobi is cool, but I didn't buy this tiny wheel to go off-roading. It has no suspension or nothing. I mean, come on. So yeah, I was just heading to the train station here. You'll actually be able to see how handy it is how like easy it is to use when I get there. But yeah, what can I say? It's a fun wheel. It's a fun wheel. So I was regretting it at first, like the purchase, you know. At the beginning, I was like, yeah, it hurts. It has none of the new features that we expect, like a kill switch, etc. All those things. It needs a ton of upgrades. I need to change the tire. It's not rainproof, it's not waterproof, and it's winter. What am I doing? Well, I got it on sale. Yeah, so it was a Christmas sale, so that's nice. But yeah, it's growing on me. It's growing on me, and I'm still gonna use the V5F when it rains. But so far I'm excited. I'm excited to keep riding it and to get better at it. And maybe someone will figure out a way to tell me how to keep it in off-road mode, so I don't have to open the app again. Or maybe when I open the app again, it just switches back to race mode. But that's not true. It's actually in off-road mode. Maybe someone can clarify this if you know. I'll also check the electric unicycle forums. I gotta go and dig deep in all those MTEN4 threads and see if someone had that problem. And I haven't installed the custom firmware yet with the WM tiltback, whatever it's called. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think I will. Yeah, but this is the latest firmware by BEGODE. I did upgrade to the latest firmware of BEGODE. And yeah, what can I say, guys? It's a great wheel. Like, if you can get it for a bit under 1,000, around 1,000, then like it's worth it. Like, I wouldn't pay. I think when it came out, it was like 1,400, 1,500 or something like that. Like, it's not worth that much, really not. You can get a V5F for 600. You know, you can get a used V5F for like 450, 400. Basically, yeah, this wheel has a lot more torque and power, but the V5F is overall like more usable, more comfortable, more elegant, I think, lighter, and yeah, I would not recommend this as a first wheel. I mean, like, if you're coming from one wheel and like you say, oh, I'm not gonna be like a huge UC nerd, I just want like something that's cool for me that I can use like when my friends are skateboarding, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can get this. It's not that hard to learn on, but it's not typical to any other UC that you're gonna ride. And yeah, always stop, guys. Always stop when you have like crossing roads. We call them zebra pods here. When you have those, always stop, because you know it's fun. It's fun to accelerate again. It's fun to brake. It's fun. Like the funnest part of riding the EUCs is like the acceleration, right? So what's the point at maintaining your speed when you have an excuse to slow down and speed up, even if there's no one there? Yeah, oh yeah, I have. So I took off the annoying stock pads that came with it. Yeah, they look cool. They make it look cute, like whatever, a nice robot or whatever. But I just took them off and it made the wheel way slimmer, which is really nice because it's way wider than you imagine. And then I put on the OG Sherman pads. You can kind of see it here. You'll actually be able to see it really well on the train when I get on in a bit. But it really makes for a good ride feel. So yeah, the motor wire is kind of exposed now. Yeah, it's behind my leg, right? But of course I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna cut the original pads, paint them black, cut them around the Sherman pads, or do something around those lines. But I gotta say, I'm really liking it with the Sherman, OG Sherman pads. Really liking it. And I also got, I ordered the new 2023 Kingsong 18 XL pads. So they're kind of like mini Sherman pads. And I'm gonna try those as well. you can see, it's pretty handy. So yeah, I was gonna like cover it up, I don't know, just to like mind people's privacy. But then I noticed that like my train is in 2 minutes. I was like, yeah, I'll make a video of me running to catch it to show how easy it is with a small wheel like this. I mean, yeah, the V5F, it's just as well. Any wheel with trolley handle, you can just run with it. You don't have to pick it up. But here I could just pick it up, run with it. I gotta say, what I don't like about wheels that you lift with one hand, I prefer bigger wheels, even if they're heavier, when I lift them, just because it feels like you're doing a symmetrical exercise, you know? If I'm right-handed, I'm gonna keep lifting this with my right hand. I feel like I'm gonna become like asymmetrical, but whatever, that's stupid. I'll just use my left hand. So yeah, I got on. You can see the Sherman pads on here. It's pretty nice. It still looks cool, I feel like. And you can hear the last beeps for the doors, made it just in time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.